Hello, great servants, great friends, and teachers alike. This is our CS212 project with me, me, Aaron, and Abel. And I'm gonna tell you in 1 minute, 30 seconds, my work of the project and my slides that I'll be talking with you today. So in the agenda, I'll give you the most amount of work I'll be talking about is the problem statement and idea, the components, and then phase one deliverables. So let's get going. Um, the problem statement was managing personal and professional notes effectively in a common challenge. Many tools like many tools lack features that combine organization in these note-taking applications, and with the searching and filtering ease of use, leaving users with inefficient workflows. That's a common issue in these note-taking applications. And that's why I came up with the idea is a note-taking application featuring uh features that would be able to create, read, update and delete their notes, and it gives you more, that gives the user more flexibility and more application use. And in the angle, we want our users to do the best. So, of course, accessibility is huge. The components in our project included the functionality for the users as well, tagging, filtering, and a dashboard for the note previews, giving them more advanced features, print pinning, and responsive design that make the seamless use of the application easier, adding some user interface enhancements, clean colors, obviously making the website look good and the app look good. And in phase one, which is the navigation bar, mock screen, and basic note storage in a Java array. The phase one deliverables were the navigation layout, mock screen, core functionality, interactive buttons, visual design, and basic organization. In all of those, it would be more discussed in the paragraph below, but I did add some notes, such as adding a navigation bar, implementing Java array storage, applying CSS styling to make sure that the user enjoys what they're using, and having the ability to go and use those features such as the notes, create, read, update, and delete CRUD, which I just talked about in our problem statement and our project components as well. So that should be it for me. Uh, I enjoyed this project and I enjoyed having the opportunity to work with many partners. And this is a great stepping stone in my career in CS and down the line as a future reference. Thank you.
Welcome, guys. My name is Abel, and we will be going on to phase two of the tasks in our project. Let me get my screen shared. Awesome. All right, so for phase two, we primarily focused on two things, which were the functionality of the website and the visual improvement of the website. For the functionality, we used obviously Java and HTML, and then for the visual improvements, we used mainly CSS, some Java, but primarily CSS. So for the functionality, we had the biggest thing I would say, we had an advanced like search bar. So you could search up notes via their tag. Say they were under the category of work, you could find all the notes that are under the category of work, or via the title of the note. So if you title the note certain thing, you search it up, it'll pop up. And then we also had sorting options, which basically, whenever you save a note or something like that, and you go view the note, it would have it organized based on the date. So whatever came first, or based on the date. And then we also had the improvement of the pinning notes, which basically the notes that are pinned, the most important notes for the user, would show up first. It's just another way of organizing. We also had color-coded tags, which is a visual way to identify what notes are what, like what notes are for work or what notes are for personal use, etc. And then we also had a more like it gives you a response every time you save a note or delete a note, archive a note, whatever. It would give you a little message, pretty much reassuring you that your task was done. And then for the visual part, we just mainly had color schemes changed, fonts, all that type of stuff. And then you could also say the messaging of like telling the user that their task was completed is also part of this visual improvement. So right here is our website. Obviously, it's much different from the phase one website. This one's more bright, kind of looks at you, not that visually pleasing. But this one right here, it's dark colored. more visually pleasing. It's more centered. And then so right here is actually the search bar I was telling you all about. So you could find a note based off the tag, title, actual note itself, regardless. And then right here where it says view notes is where a lot of our organization is going to be. So a lot of the pin notes you can see there. Notes by date is also there, etc. And basically, yeah, that's our website, and you'll see the functionality of it later on in the video. And yeah, thank you for watching.
Hey, what's up, everybody? So my name is Aaron. I was part of the group that took part in making the notes-taking application project. I'll just be showcasing the challenges and solutions. So overall, throughout phase one and two, we had a lot more than just 5 challenges, but I'll be showcasing the top 5 challenges we faced with both phase one and two. So the first challenge that we faced was the dynamic second switching. Basically, what the issue was when the user pressed on a button to showcase another page. So let's say the new notes page, it kept refreshing. It took forever. So the way that we wanted to do was just dynamically switch over. The way we did that was we used JavaScript, and what we basically did was add a. How the fuck am I supposed to under two fucking? Hey, what's up, everybody? So my name is Aaron. I took part in creating the notes taking application, and I'll just be going over the challenge solutions. So overall, throughout phase one and two, we had a lot more than just 5, but I'll be talking about the top 5 challenges we faced and the solutions. First one was the dynamic second switching. Basically, when the user pressed on a button to look at the page, it would refresh it and it would take a little bit too long. So, and what we wanted was a smooth transition. The way we were able to do that was we used JavaScript to dynamically add and remove classes, both active and hidden, to each section, so the user can only see the page that they clicked on. Another issue that we faced, challenge that we faced, was the tagging system. And that was just when the user created a node that they wanted to tag, either work, personal, or study. We had to create that whole new tagging system. And the way we did that was we used JavaScript arrays to store tags and link them to each node object. Another issue that we faced was filtering notes by tag. So once the user gets a tag placed in there, we got to figure out how to store that tag with the notes somewhere. So when the user wants to filter them out, they can filter them out by the notes tags. So if they were trying to search up notes for like work, so all the notes for work, the way we did that was we used a JavaScript filter function to check if the tags of each note match the select category. So here's the other challenges and solutions that we faced. One of the challenges we faced was sorting the notes from oldest to newest. For some reason, it wasn't sorting them at all, like in the right order. And the way we did this was we called our sorting function right after adding the new note section. This way, we ensured it always sorts even after adding a new note. And the last challenge that we faced was the pinning of more important notes was interfering with the sorting of the older notes and newer notes because of distinct issues. The way we did this was ensuring all notes were pinned by timestamps regardless of the pin allows sorting to be accurate and for pinning to be a separate item for sorting. And now to be going over the project demonstration. Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Aaron. I took part in creating the notes taking application, and I'll just be talking about it and showcasing it to y'all of the final notes taking application project. All right, so here it is. Here's a notes taking application project. Here's the actual website for it. This is what the users are going to see when they first, look at the website and all that. First thing they see is the title, of course, notes taking application. That's the title of our website, and a little kind of like motto, the logo right under it. It says efficiently organize and manage your thoughts. And the first feature that they'll be able to see is the toggling dark mode. Basically, the functionality of having the dark mode is if the user, of course, if they're studying late night and it's dark out and they don't want to strain their eyes that much, they can have a little simple but effective toggle dark mode like that, and they can basically just toggle that dark mode most of the screen, and it'll be pretty effective for that reason. And yeah, this is the home page, and they see the first thing, welcome to your personal notes taking notes application. Sorry. And basically just gives a little summary of what this idea of this website is for. This application helps you organize your ideas, tasks, and important notes in an intuitive and efficient way. And it basically just describes basically the functionality of this website. But this is the home page, and of course, here's the footer right here, 2024 notes taking application team. This is going to be the third one. Let's go to create notes. So this is where the user can create and store their notes. So the basic of this is the title, content, and tag. So the title is basically just what they want to name the notes. If they're doing something for biology, they could just write bio notes or something. And then the content is the one in the middle. This is where they can write all the notes. It can be, however long they want. All the notes, and they could select a tag for it, which is three tags are available: work, study, and personal. And this is ways so they can be able to filter out all the notes and they could see which is which and what is what. If the user wants to just have notes for study wise, they can just write as many notes as they want as long as it has an understudy. They can go to the view notes section, which I'll show later, the view notes section, and they could be able to see all of that by just simply pressing study as a tag. Let's do title. Let's make three. Let's name one work, random stuff in the work, and let's select the tag work. And the button for the tag is right above the name. Let's say work, add note. Let's add another one, say study, content, I'll put some random stuff. Let's select the study tag, add note. Last one, personal, let's say to do list. Random stuff in the content, personal. Basically, what's happening here is when the user presses add note, it takes it and stores it, and we will all be able to see this in the view notes place. So this is basically it for the create new notes section. This is where the user basically does 98% of what this website is able to do for them, which is basically just to create the notes, the title, the content of what they want to have the notes to be, and selecting a tag, and it stores it and it puts all into view notes. So let's go to view notes. Here's the notes. Of course, you can see the ones that we just did. To-do list, study, and work all right here. This is all the other old ones. So let me just showcase another feature, which is removing the notes. So let's delete these three. Here's the one that we had, newest. Basically what we want to do, let's see if we want to search for only ones that have work in them. Let's go to work. You can go to work over there, showcasing all the notes that have work in them, study, and personal. Very simple but effective. This is what we had for our final. It covered all this stuff that we needed to do to cover for the criteria for this. Basically, yeah, this is it. Very simple, basic, but it's effective. And thank you guys for all the help.